Oh, you think you got away?
Before we begin, listener discretion is advised. This episode may include discussions of cult activity, manipulation, death, and other mature themes. Our content is for entertainment purposes only, and any true crime information discussed is publicly available through news and historical sources. Welcome back to Harlots of Spooktalk. Tonight, in our Women's and Cult Leaders series, we're focusing on Bonnie Nettles, the mysterious co-founder and spiritual force behind Heaven's Gate movement. We'll be diving into Bonnie's background, how she stepped into the world of spiritual prophecy, and the path that led her into one of the most infamous cult stories in modern history.
We're going to stay centered on Bonnie herself, her life, beliefs, and the role she played in shaping Heaven's Gate. If you want the full breakdown of the group, its followers, and everything that happened, be sure to check out our full episode, Heaven's Gate Cult, available now on YouTube and Spotify.
Bonnie Nettles remains one of the most fascinating and lesser-known figures in cult history, and tonight we're unpacking her story. And we want to know from you, do you think this is a cult you would have fallen into? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Harlots of Spooktalk.
Classroom, or in old language, a couple thousand years ago, disciples. Those who are trying to prepare themselves for entry into the evolutionary level above human, synonymous with the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven. We're going to talk to you about the most urgent thing that is on our mind, and what we suspect is the most urgent thing on the minds of those who will connect with us. We'll title this tape Planet Earth About to be Recycled. Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
So in 1983, Bonnie developed cancer in one of her eyes and it had to be removed. And she refused treatment, even though the doctor told her that it had started to spread to the rest of her body. Bonnie told herself that the doctor was lying. He was just ignorant because she couldn't die and that she and Marshall were supposed to go to heaven together. So she really fully believed this. The cancer continued to worsen though and moved to her liver, and Bonnie died on June 19th, 1985. Marshall had told the group that Bonnie's body had too much energy to remain on Earth and that she had moved to the next level and that she would be waiting up there for them and that Bonnie was still communicating with him. And he actually didn't tell Bonnie's children that she had died until a year after. Marshall told his followers that he had been left behind because he still had more to learn and Bonnie had held a higher spiritual role than he did.
All right, just to give you a brief background, we're kind of doing like what we did last week, just kind of giving like a general information, thoughts, processes, what happened. So this is what, okay. So Bonnie Nettles, she was born from Charlene as Charlene Applewhite, and then later she was Nettles. So she was born in 1927, raised Baptist in Houston, Texas. She later shed her religious upbringing. I want to just kind of keep y'all locked in that her upbringing. Houston, Texas, Southern Baptist, because Houston is the South.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that. So she became a registered nurse and she married Joseph Segal Nettles in 1949, and they had 4 children of their own. But around 1972, she began seances because she believed her brother Francis, he was a monk, spoke to her providing instructions. For and fortune tellers, they would tell her that she'd meet a mysterious fair-haired man, and those descriptions matching, you know, Mr. Nettles,
Mm-hmm.
we should say. So they thought that they were just these extraterrestrial beings in human bodies. I was trying to say this to Tiffany earlier. I'm like, they were just aliens. They thought they were aliens.
Extraterrestrial.
Well,
Extra extraterrestrial.
Yes. So they believe that they were here to just recruit followers for their UFO journey to a higher evolutionary level, like to the next level. Like, you want to get it together and come with us and
Yeah.
step it up. Be an alien, man. Okay, I don't know.
I would
But,
like to party with some aliens.
well,
That'd be
not these
fun.
aliens. That's
Well,
all.
I mean, you never know.
If she, you know. Okay, so
There's probably like different species of aliens.
should we just tell her, Carly? Should we just tell her?
yeah, go for it.
Okay, so
I accidentally lowered everything. So go ahead, tell her. I'm trying
no,
to
you're
pick.
good. Everything feels like it's lagging right now. So I'm like, but the whole story is on our YouTube and Spotify to tell the whole story of Heaven's Gate group. So basically, a rundown for you would be they started a cult. They again thought they were these extraterrestrial beings. They recruited people into this cult that were feeling vulnerable. They felt like they didn't belong. They were all kind of like misfits of people. People that had literally left their homes and their families, like
Oh,
older
kind
kids.
of like last week.
Yes,
Right,
they even
That lady.
shaved.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
So,
even went as far as taking everybody's identity away from them by shaving their heads,
mhm.
making them wear the same thing. So they took their identity to break them down to the cult level. Yeah.
That just sounds like a camp, isolation camp.
I
It
mean,
basically was.
yeah,
They took them away from their families and everything.
yeah. Oh, that sounds better. Okay, so, oh, now I hear breathing. Sorry. So, um, yeah, I mean, so what they did was they had taking a poison, right? And they all took it. They took videos the night before, the day before, saying that they were going to the motherland. They had them wearing like Nike shoes. They think the conspiracy behind that is they think they wore the Nike shoes because the logos just do it. So they thought they just need to do it. They would carry change in their pockets. So if they ever needed to get to a payphone, basically they would unalive and then they would be an extraterrestrial
But
being.
she passed away prior to that event from
Right. So
cancer.
she passed away from cancer in 1985, and that challenged their initial view of ascending while alive. And that's what led them to the belief that the body was a container and consciousness could transfer after death. So, though she had passed earlier, that the teachings formed the foundation for the 1997 mass suicide of the Heaven Gates cult, who believed that they were graduating from Earth to join the spaceship following a comet Hale-Bopp. And Yeah. So that's kind of, and that's what it was. It was like a mass suicide.
But because of
Mhm.
her, she's a co-founder. Because of her and her death, it kind of shaped them wanting to do this later on. So she was like one of the main focuses of this group.
Yeah.
So, because she helped like form it.
Yes,
Right.
it was her belief
Gotcha.
system.
Yeah.
That's just so weird. I don't. That's yeah. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Imagine, like, you don't feel like you belong anywhere. Like, you're
Yeah.
so already kind of isolated, and then you meet somebody and they're like, oh, everything you believe makes sense, which can be very easily like in the spiritual community, like we talk about this like all the time. We're like, what do you think happens after life, after death? And then when you have somebody that's just like convincing you and feeding it to you, you know,
And
and
they
you don't have.
say, yeah, and they say they viewed her death as a key turning point into Heaven's Gate. So they viewed her death as something to shift over to ascend to heaven through this spaceship because they did still believe in heaven, but they thought
Hmm.
a UFO was going to come down and take them to heaven, which that all changed when she passed. Like it kind of
Yes.
ramped it up.
But that makes a lot of sense, though. Like that would be cool if a spaceship came down and took us up.
Just don't wear Nikes
Girl,
and
no. Girl, bye.
no, no, don't wear Nike.
No.
She's not allowed to wear Nikes or running suits anymore. 'Cause
No.
Oh no,
that's
I don't. I don't wear Nikes for a
You
whole
know,
different other reason. So
but that's what they were wearing, Nikes and running suits.
I don't even do that.
not to get
It
off
was
topic, but
it was
don't
the
you miss
90s.
those windbreaker jackets?
Yeah, it was the 90s. I mean, it
I
was a
miss
whole
those.
fashion.
That's what I tell everybody. I was like, when I was 10 years old, I wasn't over there fighting women over makeup. I was in my windbreaker jacket riding my bike, you know?
And then you get the matching pants, and you're
Yeah.
like swish, swish,
Oh,
swish.
if you had the matching pants, we were like rich, you know? Like, I remember having those. I was like, I got the whole set. It's all matching. Oh, I
Hmm.
thought I was so cool.
And she was actually into astrology readings.
Yes, so
Bonnie
she
was.
yes,
Yeah.
so she did that for a while. She did the fortune telling, she did the seances like you said. And she did that for a while actually. I don't remember how long it was, but it was for a while.
And guess what? This is gonna burn your butt because it did last week. She left her children behind. Yet again, another leader. She left her 3 children behind with their father to co-lead a whole nother group.
That's what I don't
Remember that?
understand. I mean, like my kids are grown. So I wouldn't be leaving nobody.
But yeah, remember last week that really got to you too
Hmm.
because she left these the other one left them, so did this one. They left her own children to foster other people's children, basically grown children at
Yeah,
that.
Did you see
that's
how old the kids
stupid.
were when she left? Were you able to find that?
I do not have that information. I do know it was 3 of them. She left them with her husband, but they
Oh,
do
I
not go
see
over the
she had
ages.
4. I seen she had
Oh,
4
it might
kids.
be 4. Is I know she had sons.
I literally just said this earlier and I can't even find it again.
Oh, sorry. She left her 3 youngest children with their father, while her
Oh, okay.
oldest daughter she had 3 sons and a daughter. Her oldest was Terry, age 20 was her oldest. And as a skeptic of her mother's idea, she went out and fended for herself and cut her mom out.
Oh my
Do you
god.
blame her?
No, I do not. But she had 3 young sons. I do not know their ages, but I know her oldest was 20. So she had 4 kids altogether.
Wow. Well, that's pretty much Bonnie Nettles for you this week.
And amazingly, she was literally this I'm sorry, back in the 70s, this was kind of unheard of. She was right down the middle as the founder of this cult with the man. It wasn't just his ideas, it was hers too. So she
Yeah.
50-50 on this one. So she did do I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say amazingly because she didn't, but a pioneer of her time.
Yeah.
Kind of
That's
was. Not in a good way, but
No, that's just shocked. That's shocking.
it's actually what do you think happens when they passed away? What do you think the conversation would have been between the husband and wife? So you messed up. You should not have done that. You were the leader. You were my partner in crime.
they would have blamed
So
the woman. They would have blamed the woman. If she
that's
wouldn't have
fair.
passed away prior to them doing this, she would get all the blame. Let's be honest. It's always the mother's fault. Just saying.
You're not wrong. Man,
But
Yeah.
yep.
I don't know. But I hope y'all enjoy it. We had some videos too at the front of it. Just remember parental advisory advice. It's right there above Tiffany. So if you want to cry baby somewhere, cry to yourself in your room and wipe your boogies in a napkin. So, alrighty. Well, I hope y'all. So
No, you're fine. Boogies.
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 All right. Stay safe out there. Love you guys.
Bye.
Ay, blessed be.
Jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, sanctuary. Try to be when you touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found.
Hey everyone, quick share before we dive back in. I got something stylish for you. If you're looking for
Yay.
sunglasses that actually stand out and don't feel cheaply made, you need to check out Aquila. They're an independent eyewear brand out of Los Angeles, making seriously cool handmade frames that work for everyone.
What I love is that these aren't just fashion sunglasses, they're built to last because I break mine a lot. Um, you can get them with UV blocking sun lenses, blue light lenses for screens, or even prescription lenses because I'm blind, I need them. That'd be cool. And they're made with recycled materials and eco friendly packaging so you look good and feel good about what you're wearing.
And the styles are pretty awesome. Bold, modern, classic, whatever fits your vibe. They're unisex, super comfortable, and handcrafted so you don't feel flimsy like a lot of mass produced sunglasses. Perfect for everyday wear, road trips, or just leveling up your look.
And we got an exclusive discount for you, 10% off of anything on the site, which is the best deal they offer. So if you've been waiting and wanting new shades or screen glasses, now's the time to grab them.
I really do need some. And just head to aquila.la and you can grab the link right in our show notes so the discount applies automatically.
Upgrade your look, protect your eyes, and rock something that is actually unique.
All right, now let's get back to that episode.